What if I told you the family car of the future isn't an SUV at all, but a minivan? I know, you're probably raising an eyebrow right now. A minivan in 2025, but hear me out. This isn't the dowdy box you remember from your childhood. This is the 2025 Kia Carnival Hybrid, and it's rewriting every rule in the family car playbook. With SUV-like styling, hybrid efficiency, and first-class luxury. This might just be the smartest family vehicle on the market today. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why SUVs might start sweating. Here's the deal. Most people hear minivan and instantly think about school drop-offs, grocery runs, and endless soccer practices. But the Carnival Hybrid is built to change those associations. Kia deliberately reimagined what family transport should look and feel like. And the result is a vehicle that blends practicality with style in a way no one saw coming. From its bold design to its surprisingly efficient hybrid drivetrain, it's attracting attention not just from parents, but from enthusiasts who usually ignore minivans altogether. So let's break it down, piece by piece. Let's start with looks, because honestly, that's where the Carnival makes its first bold statement. Traditionally, minivans wore their practicality like a badge. But Kia said, what if we make it look like an SUV instead? And it works. Up front, you've got Kia's signature tiger nose grille, stretched wide across the fascia, flanked by slim LED headlights. The front bumper has deep creases and sporty accents that wouldn't look out of place on a crossover. From the side, the sculpted body panels and high beltline give it a more muscular appearance, while the blacktop pillars create a floating roof effect. Even the rear has flair, with a full-width LED taillight bar that screams modern and upscale. It's a clever design trick. You're still getting all the practicality of sliding doors and a massive cabin. But at first glance, most people wouldn't even call it a minivan. That alone makes families feel like they're getting the best of both worlds. SUV style, minivan function. Step inside, and this is where Kia really makes its case. The Carnival Hybrid's cabin doesn't just aim to be comfortable, it aims to feel like a rolling lounge. Right in front of the driver, you'll find dual 12.3-inch digital displays that blend together seamlessly, giving you a futuristic panoramic interface. The graphics are crisp, the menus are intuitive, and of course, you've got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto baked in. But let's talk about the real highlight. The available VIP lounge seats in the SX Prestige trim. These aren't just seats, they're thrones. We're talking full recline, built-in leg rests, heating, cooling, and quilted leather finishes. If you've ever flown in business class, you'll instantly get the vibe. Imagine your kids or, let's be honest, yourself lounging back with a footrest on a cross-country road trip. Suddenly, family travel doesn't feel like a chore. The third row doesn't get left behind either. Kia made sure adults can fit comfortably back there for short trips, while kids have plenty of space for everyday rides. Add in wide-opening sliding doors and clever storage bins throughout the cabin, and you've got a space that's not only luxurious, but also extremely practical. Now, here's where things get futuristic. The Carnival Hybrid doesn't just keep the driver happy, it makes sure the entire family stays connected and entertained. Up front, you've got a customizable digital gauge cluster, a head-up display that projects navigation and speed onto the windshield, and natural voice recognition that actually works when you talk to it. But for the passengers, Kia went all out. Optional dual 14.6-inch rear entertainment screens can stream movies, mirror smartphones, or even run apps. Pair that with the available 12-speaker Bose premium sound system, and suddenly long road trips feel like rolling movie nights. And it's not just about fun, it's about convenience. You've got wireless charging pads, multiple USB-C ports in every row, and cabin intercom so parents can talk to kids in the back without turning around and yelling. These little touches make family life on the road so much smoother. Alright, let's talk about performance, because this is where the Carnival Hybrid separates itself from the pack. Under the hood, you've got a 1.6-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine paired with a 72-horsepower electric motor. Together, they deliver a combined output of 242 horsepower. Now, you might be thinking, wait, isn't that less than the V6 version? Yes, technically, but here's the kicker. The hybrid feels more responsive thanks to instant torque from the electric motor. Acceleration from 0 to 60 takes about 7.8 seconds, which is plenty quick for highway merges and overtakes. More importantly, the hybrid system feels smooth and natural, without the rubber band effect you sometimes get in other hybrids. But the real win here is efficiency. The Carnival Hybrid delivers an EPA estimated 33 miles per gallon combined, with close to 29 on the highway. Compare that to the Gassoni version, which sits in the low 20s. And the difference in fuel savings over years of ownership becomes massive. For families who rack up thousands of miles annually, that's money back in your pocket, and fewer fuel stops on those long road trips. Of course, no family vehicle gets a pass without serious safety tech, and Kia has loaded the Carnival Hybrid with their DriveWise suite of driver assistance features. That includes forward collision avoidance with pedestrian and cyclist detection, blind spot monitoring, smart cruise control that adapts to traffic, lane keeping assist, and rear cross-traffic alert. One of the most helpful features is the surround view monitor, which gives you a 360-degree bird's-eye view around the vehicle. For parents navigating tight parking lots, this feature alone can be a game-changer. Add in safe exit assist, which prevents kids from opening doors into oncoming cars. And you realize just how family-first the Carnival really is. Let's move to price, because this is where many buyers make their final decision. The 2025 Kia Carnival Hybrid starts at $41,895. On paper, that may seem like a lot for a minivan, but when you stack it against the features, you're getting hybrid efficiency, SUV inspired design, lounge-style seating, and premium tech. The value starts to become crystal clear. The X trim is the sweet spot, balancing affordability with a strong feature set. But if you want the full luxury experience, the SX Prestige trim with those reclining VIP seats is worth the splurge, especially if you take a lot of family road trips. Even fully loaded, you're looking at mid-$50,000s, which undercuts many luxury SUVs that can't match the Carnival's space or practicality. No vehicle exists without rivals, and the Carnival Hybrid has some heavy hitters breathing down its neck. The Toyota Sienna Hybrid has long been the class leader, with stellar efficiency and Toyota's reputation for bulletproof reliability. But while the Sienna wins on resale value, the Carnival strikes back with style, tech, and a cabin that feels more premium. Then there's the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, the only plug-in minivan on the market. It offers over 30 miles of electric-only range, which is great for short commutes. But it comes at a higher price, and its tech feels a bit dated compared to Kia's slick interface. SUV competitors are in the mix too. The Honda Pilot Hybrid and Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrid offer 3 rows of seating with rugged SUV looks, but they simply can't match the Carnival's sheer cabin space or rear seat comfort. And when you compare the Carnival to luxury crossovers like the Lexus TX Hybrid or Acura MDX Hybrid, the value proposition becomes even clearer. Kia is delivering near-luxury comfort at a much lower cost, with more practicality built in. So, what's the final word? The 2025 Kia Carnival Hybrid isn't just a new minivan, it's a reinvention of the family car. It's stylish, efficient, and luxurious, while still being endlessly practical. It makes long drives easier, daily errands smoother, and family travel genuinely enjoyable. This is the minivan for families who swore they'd never buy one. It's the one that makes SUVs nervous because it delivers their best quality style, presence, comfort while outclassing them in space and efficiency. If you're shopping for a family vehicle in 2025, the Carnival Hybrid doesn't just deserve a test drive. It deserves a serious spot at the top of your list. Because sometimes, the smartest family car isn't the one that shouts rugged adventure. It's the one that quietly does everything better, and that's exactly what the Kia Carnival Hybrid achieves.